Jennifer, I know that your relationship with your mother was very special.
It was.
Would you tell me a bit about her?
I sure will. My mom was my best fan, my biggest advocate, and also a pretty good critic. She was a mother of six only children, and having fallen right in the middle, I knew what the game was. I knew the things that my older brother and sister fell into, and I tried to advise my younger sister and brothers to avoid the problems.
Ah, yeah.
She was really good at dividing things up and making sure everything was equal, even with the Oreo cookies, where we all got
Oh,
three.
really? What'd she think about you moving to Frederick?
Well, she loved the idea of me moving to Frederick, and she was a big fan of me being an entrepreneur. When I decided to open my own business, she and my dad were so proud. My dad was nervous, and my mom was all about making change and being very supportive.
So having seen you succeed in your own business, what did they think about you going into politics?
Well, we've always loved politics. It was what we talked about at the dinner table growing up in Washington, but it's also something that they were proud of, being involved in your community. It was something that they expected to give back in some capacity. And when I got involved in politics, she told me a couple of good things, and that's always be yourself and tell people the truth, because that's who they're picking. Don't make a facade, don't make a false front over who you are, and be willing to fight for what you think is important.
Wow. Well, having lost her a number of years ago, I know she's still been with you in spirit as you've run for this office a number of times. So what would she say to you this round? What do you imagine?
Yeah, she would be laughing and say, "Oh, Jen, I'm so proud of you. You give it your best shot." But she would also make sure that I showed up prepared. I can remember after one political debate that went fairly well, but not as well as maybe I had hoped. And afterwards, the team was gathering, and everybody was saying, "Good job," or "This went well," and the other people did something else silly. We were walking to the car, and she said, "You did a good job, honey." And then she waited for a second and said, "But it wasn't your best." And it wasn't mean in any way. It was just meant to be a reality check. And that's what she wanted, for me to be my best, to show up prepared. And when it comes to Mother's Day and what I do for my nieces and nephews and what mothers do and grandmothers do all over the world, I hope, is to challenge our kids to be our best and to show up prepared and to work hard. And I wish my mom a happy Mother's Day, and I wish all the moms a happy Mother's Day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.